Hello everybody. Here is another flip through Friday. This book has gotten wet recently because my little snowflake sticker is sogging off. So this is my 2019 book. I made this with a catalog from Amazon. So these two kids were on it. They had the cute little box hats, which I just loved. So I reverse collaged this and put a Christmas tree and a wreath, and I'm super proud of myself. To me, that is like stunning because I don't have much in the way of painting and drawing abilities. So yeah, this has been getting wet. I'm going to have to move it. As you can see, my storage space is a vehicle. So the window, I think, is leaking since it's an old vehicle. So we're just going to go through this moldy mess and remember the days when it was a beautiful piece of art. So I kept some of the quote things in it. This comes from Defy. This is I must have gotten that after Christmas. I'm just going to move it over because, as you can see, my space. These are little fuzzy things that I got from the Dollar Tree. I don't know, they might have those this year. My girls got some Christmas cards, and these were ornaments that me and Lily made. I still have a bunch of those, but that one she did. And these I took pictures from a Victoria magazine. If anybody is familiar with the Victoria, here's another one that Lily did. It's got some gorgeous images. So some of the pages I just gessoed lightly because I still liked the look of the underneath coming through. And of course, Christy Biddleston, she makes gorgeous cards. I will link her below, her Etsy store, because I know she has cards in there from time to time. Card from the Kids Grammy. Card from Mary Lou. Love Mary Lou. She sends me a card. She's always sending me cards. So, I covered some of it up. This I liked because it was one whole page of Marvel. I turned this little thing into a tag. This comes from those free things that ask you to donate. It's all wet. Oh, I cannot believe this is all wet. This really hurts, y'all. This is wrapping paper. You saw that in the last one. This comes off of a roll. You can use it on your jelly plate or use it as a stencil, which I do. These, that's a die cut that I got from eBay for way too much money. What happened was I thought I was buying the die, but I was buying the die cut. This was Vera May's wish list that year. As you can see, it's very nice. Are these my... Nope, these are 2019 cards that didn't get glued in. Let's see. Yeah, these are all 2019s. So they'll just stay here. They'll stay here, and I'll glue them in when I get the space to do so. I will move them, though, so that I can continue. That's another card from the Kids Grammy. It's wet, so I don't want to... That was our card that year. That was fun. I got them the matching PJs, and Vera just didn't want to stay still for the picture, so... This was in here. I just added some little things like that, covered up the words, and... they always put words in the worst places, right? That's from my grandmother. Scrapbook paper. I still got like a million doilies and cups, cupcakes. And these are at Dollar Tree this year. The same thing. Those and smaller ones. Love ornament pictures. Love ornament type stuff. Some of our wrapping paper. These are little things that come from scrapbook papers. You can cut up the little cards. So we do that. To all a super good night. That was in there. This I made into a little tip, and this was a card. I cannot open it right now. I'm sorry if it was from you. I'm trying to savor it. This is a little ornament that Lily makes. She was in kindergarten. I just love it. So after we're done with it on the tree, that's where I put it. My aunt. This was the first year I really bought Christmas scrapbook paper for my own like personal use. You know, I've done it and I have made things to sell, but I've never really used it for myself. So I've kind of been getting into that the last few years of doing Christmas art. This, I just covered this whole page in green and turned it into like my Christmas tree. So little ornaments. Lily wanted me to put those there. And these are ornaments. Okay, we cut these out, little reindeer. And this is die cuts. And if anybody wants some of these die cuts, I have this die. And it has a few different size balls. These come from a magazine. So, you know, bay leaves. Spice Islands, I always like their bottles. Reminds me of my childhood. More cards. Oh, these were from, you know, the Scrapbook. That's one of my dies too. It's an ornament. Really beautiful card from my friend Jill again. Remember, we saw her card in the last one. Loved this because I have a lantern exactly like this. We were just talking about it today. Mine is all copper. It was made by my great-grandfather. And it is going to go up outside of my building, outside of my studio. So we were looking for pipe to, scrapbook paper, to use to stand it up on, like 2 or 3 inch copper pipe. So it's all copper. And I just got to clean it up and put it up. So I did keep this because it had some good pages to leave as they were. You know, and like this right here looks like washi, but it's not. It's the page. It's the page in the magazine. So, ooh, careful because it's wet up top here. See, you can see where it's wet. So yeah, here, another one of those super expensive. I think I paid $5 for like 5 die cuts. And they're not big. I don't charge that much, I promise. You know, I love snowy pictures. You know, our Crafting Mamas swap. That is so much fun. Oh, Lily had little projects that she did. And this was one of the little direction pieces to go with it. Come on, battery. Don't die on me. Let me finish. More wrapping paper. Another card. Magazine page. That might have come from Restoration Hardware, maybe. I do have some catalogs and stuff. That was the die that came with those dies, with her little business card. I was like, oh, thanks. Yeah, this makes up for all the money I just wasted on your crap. I'm sorry. Support small business, but I'm just cheap, and that was like a lot of money for a few die cuts. A lot of money to me. And anyone who sends me a homemade card, including Auntie Joy, who was a very, very good friend, and she kind of took my girls under her wing. This came after Christmas, and it is made by Safia. She lives on the other side of the world. So the girls got a whole bunch of little ditties. We still have some of it in our Christmas stuff, so we'll find a place for it this year. And that is the back. So I made a pocket here. If you watch my Christmas journal video from this year, you will see that I also made a pocket on that one too. So here are my 2 journals. That's the only ones I could find. If I find another one, I'll do a flip through, but I really don't remember what I've done flip throughs of. So yeah, see, they were over here. So that's my Halloween journal. So we're going to have to move that. You're going to have to move them. So thank you everybody for watching. Ta-ta for now.